Well, our friends in the New World Order have definitely been busy in the year 2011, especially in the Middle East. But not only there, but especially in the Middle East. What I'd like to do now is show you all the 11s around all the major events that happened in the Middle East that they call the Arab Spring, whatever they want to call it. This information that I'm about to show you will actually make you think. If you're a non-believer, what the hell? And if you actually understand how the global cabal called the Illuminati work and how they use metaphysical science to their advantage, this will just strengthen your points that you can point out to people. Let's start like this. In Egypt, President Mubarak, who was born 5/4/1928, let's do the math together. 5/4/1928 adds up to 29, 2 plus 9 equals 11, was forced to step down on February 11th. Now, Mr. Mubarak, a guy who led his country for 3 decades, ended up in a cage after that. But the interesting thing is, he was forced to resign on the 11th. Now, why the 11th? Because just like 9/11 happened, they're trying to tap into people's emotional energy and trying to enrage them. So what happens after Mubarak steps down? Well, next target, Gaddafi. Gaddafi, born 6/7/1942, 6/7/1942 adds up to 29. 2 plus 9 again adds up to 11. And Gaddafi, the interesting thing about Libya was Libya got invaded in 2011 the same way they got invaded 100 years before in the year 1911 by the Italians. Funny how history works out. At least that's what you guys can think it's funny. This is serious business, folks. Well, right after Gaddafi was killed, obviously he was killed on the 20th. And by the way, anything that happens on the 11th, 20th, and 29th is basically an 11. For people who don't understand why 20 is 11, well, you gotta know a lot about a lot. And I'm not gonna waste my time, basically explaining it for 15 minutes. Study numerology for a few years, you'll figure it out. Well, right after Gaddafi was killed, you know what they started talking about? They started talking about Syria. Meet President Assad, who happens to be born on 9/11. Oh, I'm not kidding. 9/11. Now, let me tell you some interesting information about Syria. The Russians have troops there. The Russians have a base there, and since the Russians, Chinese represent the polar opposite of the American British Empire, that might actually be a big, big deal. But see, that's not the only thing that's going on in the year 2011. You see, in Iran, the mullahs in Iran just let their people invade the British embassy there on 11/29. Again, the 29, 2 plus 9 equals 11. Now, other people who could be in trouble in the Middle East in the near future is the Algerian president, who happens to be born, oh, you guessed it, on the 20th. Yeah, he's probably going to be out pretty soon. I'd say 2012, 2013, definitely end game for him. But like I said, go down the list from Gaddafi to Mubarak. Oh, I almost forgot about this guy. No, he's not on 11. But you know what the interesting thing is? He was forced to sign a document to resign on 11/23/2011. Let's do the math together. 11232011 again. You have an 11. So as I said before, our Illuminati friends have been very, very busy in the year 2011. If you think this is a coincidence, well, what can I tell you? If you can't see what is actually going on, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, look at a map of the Middle East right here. We have Egypt that has fell. Libya, the regime has been changed. Over here in Syria, right now we're going for regime change. I mean, this is going on all throughout the Middle East in the year 2011, where they're going after every single president who is on the hit list in the year 2011. Think about it. Why is that? And for all of you people who think it's a coincidence, remember, Any person just has an 11% chance of becoming on 11, either born on 11/29th or 20th, or they're 11 in total, like Barack Hussein Obama, who was born 8/4/1961, 8/4/1961, adds up to 29, 2 plus 9 equals 11. So like I said, folks, from 9/11 to 3/11 in Japan this year, to the Ivory Coast, where NATO and the French have been so busy liberating the planet this year, with Libya and the Ivory Coast when they forced President Gbagbo out on 4/11 this year. A lot of things happening in the year 2011. Only question is, are you seeing it? As always, I'm going to leave you with this. Smart, take from the weak. That's the way it's always going to be.